Democratic Senator Christopher Dodd announced his decision not to run for re-election outside his Connecticut home.
Wow.
He said the time had come to step aside.
I have been a Connecticut senator for 30 years. I'm very proud of the job I've done and the results delivered. But none of us is irreplaceable. None of us are indispensable. And those who think otherwise are dangerous.
Senator Dodd was at the center of efforts to reform the U.S. financial system and pass sweeping health care reform. But his popularity in Connecticut has declined sharply. Analysts say his retirement could actually help Democrats because the expected Democratic nominee, Connecticut Attorney General Richard Blumenthal, has a better chance of winning in November. Less than 24 hours earlier, Democratic Senator Byron Dorgan from North Dakota announced that he too would not seek re-election. Analysts say the unexpected announcements have dealt a psychological blow to Democrats. Alex Eisenstadt reports for the online news organization Politico.
I think that Democrats, at least as of now, are positioned fairly well to keep their majorities. I do think that if the election were held today, Republicans would see significant gains in the House, and I think that they would probably pick up a few seats in the Senate, enough to crack the Democratic 60-seat filibuster-proof majority.
Mr. Casey, aye.
Senate Democrats were able to pass landmark health care legislation without a single Republican vote, a top domestic priority for President Obama. That's because with Democrats controlling 60 votes, Republicans were unable to block the legislation. White House spokesman Robert Gibbs responded to questions about what the retirements could mean for the president's agenda.
Look, it is hard to look into the crystal ball 11 months from Election Day. There's retirements on both sides of the aisle in the Senate. They'll be the same in the House. We'll let the political season play out over the course of the next 11 months.
Analysts say President Obama is likely to push Congress even harder now to pass a final health care bill, as well as legislation on climate change, knowing that the Democrats' hold on a strong majority in Congress is tenuous. Cindy Saine, VOA News.